I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media.
What if I told you Trump and J.D. Vance just punked cokehead Volodymyr Zelensky in a White House beatdown just to get him impeached? And get this, they lured in France and Britain first, acting all buddy-buddy, while Keir Starmer hit a sneaky mineral grab agreement, trying to snatch Ukraine's riches after America shelled out billions, way more than Europe's measly scraps. Suckers? Oh yeah. Welcome back to Future Cron, where we rip apart the past, present, and future, stitching together conspiracies with a twist. Today's a wild one. Europe's been screwing with us since World War I, draining our cash and kids for their empires. But Trump's no chump. He sniffed out this British knife in the back and flipped it into 5D chess gold. Let's dive in. First, the quick and dirty on eastern Ukraine. Donbass, Donetsk, and Luhansk broke free from Ukraine in a series of bloody battles in 2014 after an Obama-Biden coup in Kyiv ousted a pro-Russia president. Locals voted, democracy baby, to form their own republics with deep Russian roots. They fought off Kyiv's Nazi goons, staying independent with Moscow's help, but not rejoining the motherland. Crimea? They voted to rejoin Russia the same year, all on their own steam. Then February 2022 hits. Russian tanks roll in as Biden ramps up NATO chatter. Locals were stunned. They'd held off Kyiv's assaults all on their own with over 14,000 dead since 2014. And suddenly, Putin's calling the shots. He said it was protection, but let's cut the fluff. It was about NATO's nudging nukes to Russia's doorstep, seizing Russian pipelines to Europe, and locking down Donbass's goodies. Farmland, coal mines, and yes, rare earth minerals worth trillions. Fast forward to 2025 and Trump's back, J.D. Vance at his side, facing Zelensky, a jittery wreck everyone knows is coked up. He stumbles in, rocking that tired cargo getup. My country's at war. And Trump's grinning ear to ear. He nails him. What's with the costume, dude? Press catches it, one reporter pipes up, and Zelensky's about to snap. Here's the brilliant part. Trump drags this press conference out. Long, slow torture. Zelensky's twitching, pupils huge, can't sit still, looks like he's dying to hit the bathroom or the stash. General McGregor's hinted at it. Russia's Medvedev calls him a cocaine clown. Trump and Vance laughing their heads off backstage, roasting this illegal dictator clinging to martial law. It's a setup. That peace deal? Dead. But who cares? Remember, the Donbass hates Zelensky. They control half of Ukraine's mineral jackpot. And here's the kicker. The analysts at Capitalism have got it right. They say Zelensky had a secret deal with Britain. Starmer thought he'd outsmart Trump, but it's toast. Zelensky's got no authority, and the East is with Russia. Trump humiliated Zelensky and the Euro schemers in one slick move. Listen to Capitalism's take.
And then Rubio says that 2 days later he found out in the media that Zelensky was, talking about how he rejected the deal and he's not going to do that and blah, 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 blah. So the same thing that he was offering to Trump on a silver platter in September, he's now rejecting, but in a very brazen way, right? He's embarrassing Rubio. He's embarrassing the Trump administration. He's insulting Trump in addition. Mm-hmm. And that's very strange for a guy who is desperate for continued U.S. support. So I thought, that doesn't make any sense at all. And then somebody sent me an article by a Czech publication called AE News, mm-hmm. which is saying that there's an intelligence leak from out of Ukraine saying that the reason why Zelensky doesn't know what to do about this is because he already signed all that over to the Brits. And that was back in January when they signed the 100-year partnership agreement.
So here's the score. Donbass split in 2014. Crimea picked Russia. Done deal. Those territories will never agree to be returned to Ukraine. Never. Zelensky's now facing calls for impeachment, and the EU is scrambling to regroup. Britain tried to backstab us, but Trump turned it around, completely owning this 5D chess game. Meanwhile, Putin's sulking. No deal yet, but give it 6 months. He'll cave. So what do you think? Did Trump just mastermind the removal of Zelensky? And did Europe try to undermine America once again? Smash that like, drop a comment, subscribe for the next bombshell. Thanks for listening.